Welcome to the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast, your go-to source for the latest developments, trends, and regulatory changes in the industry. I'm your host, I'm Sandy, your guest host from Keller Williams Legacies, here to provide you with insights sourced from reputable news outlets to help you stay informed.
Steve Hamoan here. This is brought to you by Real Approved Inc., a trusted mortgage brokerage dedicated to helping Canadians achieve their home ownership dreams. Visit realapproved.ca to learn more about how our experienced team can assist you with your mortgage needs. Let's dive into today's episode. So, Sandy, let's talk about the latest decision from the Bank of Canada. It seems they've cut interest rates by 25 basis points, which has been described as a step in the right direction for the housing market. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, Steve, it's definitely a positive signal for home buyers and owners alike. The lower borrowing costs could make a difference, especially since it's not likely to be the last reduction in this cycle. Doug Porter, BMO's chief economist, mentioned that this move shows the central bank is flexible and might cut rates further. That's a good sign, don't you think?
Absolutely, Sandy. From a numbers perspective, lower rates can help ease the financial burden on borrowers. However, I wouldn't expect an immediate spike in purchase activity. It's more about setting a foundation for gradual improvement. Porter also pointed out that bond yields have been decreasing, which should help with fixed mortgage rates as well.
Right. And with fixed rates potentially going down, it could encourage more people to explore long-term mortgage options. It's interesting to see that home sales have been rising over the past few months, even if it's just a mild improvement from last year. The rate cut could support that trend.
Yes, but we have to keep in mind that the market is expected to stay relatively quiet for now. Many experts, including Porter, think the bank might pause in October, especially with the federal budget coming up. The potential for increased government spending could influence the bank's decisions.
That's true, Steve. It's a complex situation with many moving parts. Even if we see a couple more cuts by the end of the year, it's unlikely to cause a sudden boom in the market. RE/MAX Canada's outlook suggests a 6.5% drop in average prices, which might improve affordability but not necessarily drive a surge in buyers.
And that's where regional variations come into play. Some areas may remain seller-driven, while others, like Ontario and British Columbia, might be more buyer-friendly. It's important for people to understand these dynamics as they navigate the market.
Let's shift gears and talk about the recent developments surrounding iPro Realty. According to court documents, iPro's debts exceeded $27 million, which is quite significant. Steve, this is a big issue for the real estate community, isn't it?
Absolutely, Sandy. It's a pretty concerning scenario. The Real Estate Council of Ontario revealed that iPro owed more than $27 million to various private investors and lenders, a figure that far surpassed the value of the brokerage. This isn't just a financial issue. It's a matter of trust within the industry.
Trust is definitely a key factor here. The documents filed in court show that iPro had a shortfall of about $10.5 million in their trust accounts. It's troubling to see such a large discrepancy in funds, especially when those funds are meant to be secure.
Right. And what's interesting is that iPro sold its assets to iCloud Realty Limited for $3 million, which was then transferred directly into their trust account. But even with that sale, there was still a lot of money unaccounted for. It seems the funds were commingled with general brokerage accounts, which is a red flag.
Yes, and according to the affidavits, there were substantial transfers to an unknown bank account labeled as iPro Realty PAY. Over $7.4 million was moved there, which raises questions about the transparency of iPro's financial practices.
Definitely, Sandy. It highlights the need for stricter financial oversight in the industry. The Real Estate Council of Ontario is seeking a court order to trace these funds, aiming to recover the missing $7 million. The situation also underscores the importance of regulatory bodies in maintaining integrity in real estate.
It's a reminder of how crucial it is for brokerages to maintain clear and honest financial practices. The fallout from iPro's collapse is likely to have a lasting impact on the industry, particularly in terms of how trust accounts are managed.
And as we see in the affidavits, the former owners, Fideli Colucci and Rui Alves, won't be involved with any future brokerage operations. This is part of an undertaking agreement to avoid further disciplinary action. It's a significant development in ensuring accountability.
Absolutely, Steve. It's a complex situation, but it's essential for the industry to learn from these events. Transparency and accountability must be at the forefront to maintain confidence among clients and investors alike.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast. We hope you found today's insights valuable as you navigate the world of mortgages and real estate.
Before you go, a quick reminder. Real Approved is here to make your mortgage journey smoother. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, their experienced team is ready to guide you with personalized support every step of the way. Visit realapproved.ca to get started and take the next step toward achieving your homeownership goals. Catch you next time and stay informed with the latest industry insights.